Hey guys, this is Dr. Ryan Hewitt here, and today I'm going to discuss a little bit about our 8 Weeks to Wellness program, specifically when it comes to our diet and our exercise part of the programs. Now, diet is a very controversial topic. I agree. You go out and you get on the Google and you have 100 different reasons for why you should eat 100 different diets. So what I can tell you now, a decade of clinical experience, N=1 experimentation on myself, and countless hours that I've spent reading and studying, I can tell you that there are very specific principles that we follow here for our 8 Weeks to Wellness program. Number two, I will also discuss with you the most important types of exercise and movements that really anybody should consider when they are trying to lose weight during a program, and I'll share what we do here for our 8 Weeks to Wellness program. So let's talk first about nutrition very quickly. The most important thing when it comes to losing weight, specifically losing body fat, is, yes, it's calories. Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't too psyched to hear about this because it is true. Although, guess what? We don't count calories on our program. If I am constructing a macronutrient profile for an athlete, I absolutely have them weigh and measure food, and I calculate calories and macronutrients. For the everyday person that wants to lose weight, it's not necessary, okay? You do not need to be, neurotic and measuring and weighing your food, and it's, it is simple math in the end. But guess what? When you pull out refined foods that have all kinds of unnecessary refined sugars, mostly carbohydrates, unnecessary man-made fats, all that baloney. If we pull out all the crap and we add good foods, guess what? More than likely you're going to be going into a calorie deficit. Now, how do we ensure that this plan's going to work? Well, we construct our plans around one macronutrient in particular called protein. On our 8 Weeks to Wellness plans, we are huge proponents of healthy proteins. Wild fish, organic chicken, grass-fed beef, wild game, etc. So if we are able to construct a nutrition plan around your proteins, I guarantee you, you're going to be successful with a diet that you're creating. Now, this is where it gets a little bit sciencey, or mathematical, I should say, is that for anybody who wants to figure out how much protein they should be eating, okay, what you want to do is you want to find out, well, what's your body weight, and then multiply that by anywhere from 0.7 to 1, okay? You can do multiplications of 1, right? If I'm 195 pounds times 1 is 195. That's how many grams of protein that we try to have in someone's diet. So depending on who you are, anywhere from 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So for example, if I'm trying to lose 15 pounds, I'm 195 pounds, I might start myself around between 180 to 190 grams of protein. We figure out what that looks like in terms of the amount of meals we want to construct, how much protein that looks like, and boom, we have our proteins, and then we can just add in some carbs and fat with our meals, and of course, the fats that we are recommending are all healthy versions, olive oils and coconut oils and things like that. We don't need to eat a lot of those. Also with our starches and our vegetables. Okay, starch, roots, tubers, shoots, those are all our carbohydrate calories, and of course, unlimited veggies. So protein is number one, followed by, the carbs and the fats. Okay, so protein is the most important, and then we build in the carbs and the fat, to fill in the other parts of the diet. Now, exercise. What type of exercise do we recommend our 8 Weeks to Wellness participants to do? Guess what? Strength. Strength training is the most important type of training you can do if you're trying to lose weight, build muscle, stay strong, all right? If all you're doing is cardiovascular exercise, you're not building muscle. You're just hoping to rip through calories and while trying to lose weight. Not a good strategy. You can actually do yourself a disservice while trying to make sure that you're getting healthier. You might be burning out some of your hormones, screwing up some of your blood profiles, okay? A way to ensure that you are Losing weight, building muscle, is you're doing some routine strength training. In our gym, we do strength training every session, as well as some high-intensity interval. All right? We rarely do any cardiovascular only exercise. Number 3, in fact, of the most important thing that is important when it comes to our movement and weight loss is actually movement. Okay? Non-exercise movement, so meaning going for a hike, riding your bike, taking the stairs, walking, parking further away from your office than you typically do to walk more. Okay, this non-exercise movement, I can't overstate the importance of this. You know, by far we spend way too much time on our butts. We are moving far less than our ancestors, and this is a huge reason that a lot of us end up in this, you know, major calorie deficit in terms of eating too many calories, not burning enough. So if we just focus on these 3 things, making sure you're getting good solid proteins and, you know, filling in the rest of your meals with vegetables, good quality carbs and fat, strength training 3 days a week, and then getting as much movement in as possible, you're going to drop pounds. Absolutely. This is the foundation of our 8 Weeks to Wellness program. Notice that this is not a crash diet. This is not something that is unsustainable. This is something we teach our patients how to do, and they continue on with this for a lifetime. And if you like, of course, I'm a huge proponent of aerobic endurance. You can add one of those in there too. But for fat loss specifically, it's not even necessary. In fact, I wouldn't even do it until you gain some good momentum with your weight loss. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this was informative, and we'll see you soon.